after more than 2.5 weeks of testimony and multiple people taking the stand, it took jury members 20 hours of deliberations, and a sentence has been reached in the trial for Hollis Daniels.
The young man learned this evening that he will spend the rest of his natural life behind bars and avoid execution. KLBK's Jaxie Pigeon has been covering this capital murder trial since the beginning. Jaxie, definitely a feeling of relief from at least one side tonight.
Matt, Terry, 1,964 days have gone by since Hollis Daniels III shot and killed Texas Tech police officer Floyd East Jr. Over 5 years later, Daniels would plead guilty on the first day of his trial to murdering the officer. After 3 weeks in the courtroom, the 12 jurors would deliberate for 21 hours and eventually land on a verdict sentencing Daniels to life without parole.
We want our local citizens making the decisions on our criminal cases, and so we were very pleased to be able to try it here. And you know, regardless of the verdict today, I would try this case again tomorrow.
To the Lubbock and to the El Paso community, from the entire family and I, we say thank you for 5 long years of your support and your love.
Daniel's parents holding hands and in tears that their son would live. Officer East's loved ones were emotional as the fight for his justice comes to an end.
Obviously, this case was a tragedy. Regardless of the jury's verdict of life in prison, there are no winners. The East family lost a fine man. We appreciate the jury's diligent consideration of the evidence to over 21 hours of deliberation. We're pleased with the result and just appreciate their hard work.
After the verdict, Officer East's widow, Carmen, reminds others to be mindful of the actions they take, especially when done in anger and fear.
Please make your actions be peaceful and meaningful for your own peace of mind, and your actions affect everyone. Guns are not the problem. Humanity, lack of respect for each other is to blame.
Officer East's sister took the stand to give a victim impact statement. She looked Daniel straight in the eye, saying, quote, "A kind, loving man, a man that treated you with respect, and in return, you showed him no mercy. I pray that justice shows you the same, no mercy." When asked if he had anything to say to the East family, Daniels responds, But even as she struggles to wrap her mind around how Daniels would take her husband's life, she wishes his family well.
To the Daniels family, my condolences. Nobody wins. We all grieve. We all go and will try to go on and find some peace.
And shortly after Officer East was killed, Carmen started a foundation in his honor, Texas 635, with a mission to provide emotional support for the families of law enforcement officers killed in the line of duty. They also help families financially. We've got more information over on our website, everythinglubbock.com.